Joey Star here. Not sure if you've seen any commercials or any ads or anything like that. McDonald's has a new promotion out. It's their Hot Honey series. I say series, but it's really just 2 items there. It just came out a couple of days ago. I'm gonna try it now to let you know what it's like because that's what you pay me the big money for. The featured one is the Hot Honey McCrispy and the Hot Honey Chicken Snack Wrap. Honestly, both of those items in their original forms is pretty good. So as long as they made a good hot honey, we're in for a bit of a treat, huh? But I don't need to explain McDonald's to you. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. I'm gonna unwrap the wrapping around the snack wrap. I wanna see how and where the honey's distributed. Want to get a close-up, baby? Yeah, take a look right there. Okay, so that's the hot honey sauce right there. Right there. You can see it. Can't you? Can't you? Can't you? I can smell the honeyness. Not an overpronounced aroma. And of course, the chicken wrap is the chicken wrap. Why don't I just dab my finger into that hot honey and see what it's like on its lonesome? It's a good flavor. Not terribly sweet, but just interesting. Usually my problem with honey, whether it's ultra processed in the store or even local honey, is that it's so sweet. This isn't so sweet. It's actually kind of passive. But then again, it was just a dab. I did feel just a hint of heat. It showed up, it waved hello to me, and then it just kind of left. Let's see what it's like in context here. We get that first bite. Now I know if I bite up here, I'm gonna get 0 honey based on what I'm seeing. So I wanna kind of go for the side a little bit. I wanna get a bite that has honey in it. Okay, so I guess getting a dab really doesn't do it justice because when I bite into there, I got a good amount of honey, and I'll still stand by the point that it's not overly sweet, but sweeter than I thought it would be. It's actually, I think if most honeys were only at this level of sweet, I'd probably have honey more often. Spice level, I can tell you right now, it hit me right away, and even though it's been like, however long it's been since I took that bite to now, it's still burning pretty good in there. Let's put it towards a high mild plus, if you will. And I have this awkward looking shape. Now, the ironic thing is, I went in from this side thinking I was going to get a bit of everything, but I didn't even really get the chicken. I don't know if you can see that up close. It's like that person who got out of the water barely in time to escape the shark, and the shark just got like a little nibble of the skin, but didn't really do any damage. That's what just happened here. So I'm gonna go from this end here, and hopefully I wanna get more of the honey with the chicken. That's a more significant bite. Although I'm doing horrible things to the nature of this wrap, I did get a really good bite. So getting a bite with the actual hot honey, besides that it quelled the heat a little bit, having some protein in there with it, the flavors blend together actually pretty well. The honey is definitely much better with the chicken than without the chicken. But is the chicken better with or without the honey? Well, on this particular wrap, I should be able to answer that question for you. But first, I want to take a little bit of my tea because I want to clear my palate and make sure I'm giving this a fair shake. I'm going to bite a little bit of this end where I have more chicken and less honey. I mean, McDonald's chicken for the chicken wrap has always been pretty good. It's been years since I had it. Kind of tastes a little better than I remember, so maybe they improved the recipe or something. Get another bite there. And just like I remember, the wrap part of the snack wrap is about double the size it needs to be for the small ass piece of chicken that they give you, but that's all right. See, there's no chicken in this. Look at this. It's like a third of the wrap. But here, I want to get a good amount of everything. It is tasty. The comment I have to make about the honey is this. I feel like the chicken is helping the honey in terms of flavor more than the honey is helping the chicken. In all honesty, let's say this chicken flavor and deliciousness is about here. Adding the honey puts it at about there. It's a very negligible difference. So pretty much the only way I can justify having that hot honey with this snack wrap is if I'm in the mood for the snack wrap, but I'm also in the mood for some spiciness because it is spicy, it is hot. but it's a mild hot. You know, it's not crazy. If you have zero tolerance to heat, then you're going to think this is pretty hot. If you have any kind of tolerance whatsoever, at worst, you're going to think, it's got a little kick. At best, you're going to find it satisfying. Next, we have the hot Honey McCrispy. Just looking in here, I just happen to notice something I don't notice typical McCrispy is that it has some breaded, crisp onions in there. Last time I had a McCrispy, I'm pretty sure that wasn't included, so that must be something you're doing special when you order this. Perhaps the flavor profile calls for some of that onion flavor to balance things out. I'm just going to take a peek in here. It looks like all the honey hot sauce is on the heel of the bun. You see here, I mean, they slathered it on pretty well. Definitely a better portion of the hot honey for this food than it was in the snack wrap, and appears to be fairly evenly distributed among the bottom. So you're going to get more consistency with each bite. Let me go ahead. I am salivating a bit. Let me go ahead and take that bite. You know, McCrispy is what you know it to be. And I'm not sure if it's the quality of the honey or it's the amount. I mean, they basically covered that bun heel. But very overpowering. You almost can't taste the chicken. The good thing about the amount they put on is that you're getting a more significant heat, which I like, but you're also getting a bit more bitterness, I noticed. And I wasn't tasting bitterness with the snack wrap. And again, the snack wrap, it was just really just, they kind of lightly put it on here. Here they really, I mean, you can kind of see here, right? You can see this thing is covered with this honey. And I'm going to take now a nicer bit of honey, no pun intended, by itself because I want to see something. Okay, so the honey tastes about as sweet as honeys that I've complained about. The taste isn't that great really on its own. It is spicy, I'll give you that, but I feel like I could just take my favorite hot sauce, add it to this chicken, and it's going to be a much better experience than this hot honey is giving me. I don't know. I'm really kind of turned off by the fact that the honey is making the sandwich taste a bit bitter. A chicken sandwich should be crispy and juicy, and in the case of the heat should be pronounced enough that it's an enhancement of the chicken. The flavor of whatever's making it hot shouldn't be overpowering the chicken. So that's a turn off for me. I'm gonna take another bite. Now, if I take a bite that's more inclusive of the ingredients here, chicken, crispy onion, lettuce, mayonnaise, and the hot honey, it does improve the overall flavor, but that's because I have more flavors to counteract the honey. So if anything, the flavors are kind of fighting the honey, which I don't care for. So honestly, I feel like the hot honey was better utilized in a snack wrap, A, because there was less of it, and B, because I was actually able to taste the other flavors very easily, whereas here, you kind of have to work at it. So that's my review. McDonald's hot honey McCrispy and hot honey chicken snack wrap. Tried them both for you. The snack wrap was the better of the two, where the snack wrap was really good, and because there was a lighter coating of the hot honey, tasted a little better with the mix of the flavors of the snack wrap. 3 out of 5. Hot Honey McCrispy, all the sandwich flavors outside of the honey, pretty good, standard what you're used to from McDonald's. Add the honey, and it actually brings the overall quality of the sandwich down because flavor is overpowering, the heat's okay, but there's an actual bitterness to the honey, and at the same time also leaning towards the really sweet side, which is for me is kind of a turn off when it comes to honey and when it comes to a chicken sandwich. Hot Honey McCrispy sandwich, 2 out of 5. So how about you? Have you tried either of the hot honey chicken items at McDonald's? It just came out a couple of days ago. Have you had a chance to try it? What did you think? Which one's your favorite? And is there another hot honey item at a fast food restaurant that you think I should try and review? Let me know in the comments below. I want to hear from you because this is also your channel. Thanks so much for watching Star Quality Kitchen. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and stalk. Laters. You know, the overall idea isn't bad. McDonald's just needs to figure out a better recipe for the honey. You listen to me, McDonald's? I'm talking to you. Make it less bitter. Make it less sweet. And for Pete's sake, don't shellac the freaking bun with it. Add enough to enhance the flavor, not overpower it. I just want to peek in because I want to see, whoops, the hair. If you look here, Jesus Christ, I need to stop dropping. This tablecloth didn't stand a chance today. I'm getting messy here, but this is what you pay me for. The hot honey chicken McCrispy. Did I say it wrong again, like I always do?